stitch number 30 is the zigzag chain stitch, and it looks like this. It's a very nice border stitch. And here's another example using a few different colors. If you already know the chain stitch, then this should be very easy for you. So you come up from the back. Maybe we should just draw a little line to work on. You don't have to work on a line. You can do it in the shape you want. So come up from the back, insert the needle back down in the same hole or just next to it. And then you come up. So in this case, because I have a line, I'm coming up just above it, inside the loop of the thread, like that. And then to do the next stitch, I insert the needle into the hole where I just came up, but then instead of going in a straight line, as I might have done with a chain stitch, I come down at an angle, making sure that I catch the loop of the thread. And then to do next stitch, come back down in the same hole, and then I come up again above the line. And the next stitch, back down the same hole, and then I come up below the line inside the loop and just carry on working like that. And when you get to the end of the line, you just secure the stitch with a tiny straight stitch on the outside of the loop. On the template, I have drawn some of the stitches. You don't need to draw this when you're tracing the pattern. But if you want to make sure that all your stitches go in at the same angle, what you can do is just draw straight lines on a diagonal at the same angle to make sure that they are all the same. So here it is on the sampler. So I've drawn a few of the stitch shapes just because, well, why not? So I'm starting here at the inside, not on the corner, because if I started with the first stitch going that way, I would get an odd gap here. So I'm starting here in the corner next to the other stitch going in the other direction. So I came up and then I'm going to go back down the same hole, and then I'm going up on the outside edge, back down in the same hole, and then I come back up inside the loop along the inside edge. Back down the same hole, come up on the outside edge, back in the same hole, come up on the the inside edge, back in the hole, and up on the outside. And I just carry on from one end to the other. And the stitch works out very quickly. It's very satisfying. I like the rhythm of it going back and forth, back and forth. This stitch would also be fun to either whip or lace, as we have done with some of the other stitches. So that is the zigzag chain stitch. Enjoy! The tutorial you have just watched is part of a series of 31 stitch tutorials that I have made to go along with the pattern for this embroidery stitch sampler. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you want to check out the pattern, you can find the link in the description. And whatever you're making, happy stitching!